Howdy! Finally have time to make an intro for my channel. What do you guys think? Like it? Dislike it? Feel free to leave a comment. I might make some other changes later on. Today, I would like to share Hot Toys Infinity War Iron Man Mark L. Actually, Mark 50. Well, it's a nice figure. So let's get started. I would also like to introduce a Taiwan collector, Yuzeliman. Apologize, they don't have an English name. Basically, they cut apart the armor on Iron Man and glue it back on piece by piece like a model kit to do the assembly position. Besides that, he also very experienced on the weathering, better damage for other figures. Feel free to check him out. I have left a link on his Facebook. Sorry, he doesn't have any English names or any affiliations, but sure to check it out. The Mark 50 armor is a nanotechnology armor. Essentially, it's form shaping. It just changes according to your will. Thus, the whole armor is very streamlined, body fitting. It's almost like a body type suit. It's nice that Hot Toys make the necessary adjustments so you can still maintain the same amount of articulation. I'll show you later on. The articulation is similar to a regular Mark 46-47. Just for the starters, we look at the head. You can lift it up to simulate the flying pose. Quite convenient. However, there's a gap there, so beware. Next, you look at the arm. Basically, it's very smooth. All the pieces are very tight together. But how do you move? Well, actually, there's a movable piece right there. The minute you lift the forearm, the piece goes up, and you can make further adjustment to increase the articulation, so you actually get more than 90-degree articulation. Pretty good. And also, once you are done, you put it down, you pull down the cover, so smooth as silk. And also, you can see the shoulder. It's like regular Iron Man. You can pull it out the joint socket to increase the articulation and prevent scratching of the chest plate and the shoulder plate. The body, the same, extendable. Basically, you pop it open and then you can increase the bending, twisting motion. Also, there are also trapdoors here and there for additional movements. Quite nice. Also, the hip socket is like the pull down. Basically, you can pull down to extend it for increased range. See, one is lower than the other. And also there's also some trapdoor here for you to do the superhero landing pose. I'll show you later. And essentially, for the die-cast Iron Man, basically all the metal die-casts are on the legs, so it's quite heavy. Thus, they use double ratchet joint for the knee, so you can stand sturdy. It's also nice that because the weight of the figure is on the feet on the lower side, so will not tip over easily. Very nice. The ankle, more trapdoors to facilitate movement. Decent. However, there is the cover plate in the front. Just be careful you don't get trapped on the feet part, on the leg part, lower leg. You can get trapped easily if you open it too much. Just be careful with the scratches. It is nice that they include an extra head sculpt of RDJ for the Mark 50. However, this is a recycled head sculpt from Mark 46-47, so it's not 100% movie accurate. Let's take a look at the accessories. For starters, there is the head sculpt that we just looked at. Pretty decent. Just a recycle, but still a nice head sculpt. And you can see they added the gold highlight in there. So apparently you have to wait for the Mark 85 from the Avengers 4 before you get a new head sculpt. Finger crossed. Also have a flat bottom so you can stuck it in your Iron Man suit. It also comes with a rubberized collar for you to fill in the gap in the armor and the neck. I'll show you how to put it on later. Next we have the Nano Blaster. It's light up. It's very nice that they have a new design, so you don't need to input batteries into this accessory to light it up. I'll show you later on. It's a very nice concept, so it should come in handy when they release the accessory pack too. Nice details. Next there is a cannon, a pulse cannon. Basically you just remove on one of the arm plates. Then we have the wings. People will say, hey, how come it's different from the prototype? But Hot Toys make their prototype based on the limited information, basically concept art. Later on, Marvel revised the information and Hot Toys produces new wings. However, other companies like Bandai and other, they still go ahead to make the wrong design. Kudos to Hot Toys to getting the right design from the movie. Many intricate parts, be careful, very fragile. Well, you like it? I'm just average. This doesn't do anything for me. You open the side flaps, stabilizer or whatever it's called. There you go. If I were to give a grade, I would say incomplete. Why? Because there's an accessory pack coming along. I'll be looking forward to doing a review for that as well. Then we have the hand shapes, pretty standard. A pair of fists, nice color, painted red gold, with the light up palm. A pair of fists, a pair of repulsing flying arms of soft rubber hands, okay. And then a pair of hands with articulated fingers. So basically you can do a lot of poses with this, quite nice. Then we have the standard hexagon Infinity War base stand. This time it comes with a dynamic pose because Iron Man will be flying around. Nothing special. Now, how do we attach the cannon? I'll show you right here. Basically, there's two sockets there. So you look at the arm plate, first remove the hand so you won't fall off. Then you find a tiny, teeny weeny gap. Use your fingernail or whatever, squeeze it, pop, there you go. And then line up the socket and pop it in, that's it. Quick and simple. Too bad this cannon doesn't light up. Well, now we do the head. It is much easier to remove than the Mark IV and Mark VI. Basically, you just pull it out and there you go, and that's it. Then you apply the collar. First, you slide it in on the back and then you flip it down. That's the easiest way. It will cover up the neck nicely and then you pop in the head. Oops. There you go, nice fit. Then we look at the Nano Blaster. So basically you pull the forearm up, and this is the new design I talk about. Basically you insert the batteries in the biceps, and then through the connectors they can light up the accessory. It's real nice. Right there. Make sure the gold is on the bottom, the silver on the top. Get it right. Okay. So once you turn on the battery, the accessory will light up. And people ask, hey, can I switch the arms around? Well, actually it's the same design for the other arm, for the batteries and the connectors. However, the rectangular shape is slightly different. So the Nano Blaster will not fit on there. Actually, will not stay on there because it's not a tight fit. You see right there, it's fall off. So I guess we'll have to wait for the accessory pack. Now the back panel. Flip it open. There are 4 sockets. And then you find your wing and then you just line it up and push it in. Simple and easy. I think it's fun to show you guys how to do the batteries because I have tons of fun every time. First off, I use my own batteries because the one that come with the package are lousy. Okay, get some decent ones. Then it's kind of tricky to open the black funnel. I just use a cloth or handkerchief, something, use a plier or a flathead screwdriver, poke in and then twist. Once you twist, you should pop a nice gap right there. That way it should be easier to remove that. Then the battery compartment for the head. For the arms. Normally it takes me around 30 minutes or so to input to install all the batteries, but my friends told me they could take them up to 2 hours, so good riddance. Time for a summary. We are one figure closer to the completion of the Infinity War line. Finger crossed. There's something I liked and disliked about this figure. First off, it struck a perfect balance between form and articulation. It remained its linear shape and yet provide a lot of articulation. The new forearm designed to supply electricity is a good idea. It gives a lot of flexibility. The things I dislike about this: the pain of installing and removing batteries, the laziness of the recycle head sculpt, plus I need to pay for the additional accessories. That's it for me. What do you guys think?